Hello again. I didn't plan for this. This is a little spontaneous. I got off work. It's about 8 now. I got off work at 5:30 today. I was making some biscuits to include in a late birthday gift for my friend. Because I intended on giving them to her yesterday, but I forgot to give them to her yesterday. And also, I made them the day before, so they it's funny. Told me to plug in my controller, and I just neglected that. But no, by the time I was intending on bringing the biscuits over, they were already made the day before, so they weren't fresh. So by the time I realized today, oh, well, I could just go back to work and bring them to her, then they're already super old. So I just made new ones. And I went and I got some caffeine, did some other stuff, and I had dinner. And here we are. And I figured, hey, what better time? What better time? I got a white monster. I don't even know if I'm going to need it. I honestly don't know if I will.
Find a way in.
Oh, shit, we're not done here.
Spores ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
While we're here, we are going to make sure, as always, we're going to pull it up on my phone. Now, I did realize, when I first started doing this, when I said, "Oh, well, let me pull up let me pull it up on my phone so I can, respond to, comments as they come up." But that's less of an issue now, unless they're longer and I want to read the whole thing. When I was streaming on my PS4, I could either compress my screen so that the bar on the right that would have my profile picture and say live, and then it would actually display all the comments that way. I could have that, or if I wanted to have the whole screen, it would tell me when I got a new comment, when I got a new viewer, but I couldn't, the comment wouldn't come up. So now I just make sure. Oh, also, okay, that's going. We are going to add the thumbnail. Looks about right. There we go. That way I get a tidbit of uniformity, if such a word even exists. So I think we go out that way, but I want to see. Is the music on? It is on. That's right, because the guitar. That's right, I had it off for the longest time. But then I was doing the guitar free play. And
We gotta keep moving.
it was literally just Ellie, like, It was just her hand sliding up the neck of the guitar.
I thought they had
The
this.
the noise of that. It wasn't actually the music. I was like, that's weird. Yes, we turned it back on. I'm more inclined to turn it off because I hear more background noise that way. Or, actually, what I'll do, we'll just tone it down. Now, essentially, at 25, I'm not going to even hear it anyway, but... What's going on here? What are we doing here? What? Is it supposed to be? Yeah, this is a bug in the game. Yeah, I know that. It doesn't... I know it doesn't last nearly that long. Unless we're wanting to sit there for 2 hours. Or maybe I just didn't trigger it.
So which is it? Are they scars or trespassers? Watch yourself. Fucking trespassers matter. Fuck! They made him! Take them down!
Yep, I want them to kill each other. Because the last thing I want to do is try and take both of them down. If they had the same strategy, then it wouldn't be a problem. But they have two complete... Oh, no, I want the upgraded one. I didn't see you there.
Over there. There's a clicker.
Did they all go already? I mean, the soldiers, did they all... I think they did. I assume so. I assume so. Of course, there's one over there. You just gotta be blocking the doorway. Oh no, there it goes. Must be the runner. Open the door!
Fucking move it!
Open the door!
Shit. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. Thanks. Babe. I'm really tired.
Gee,
Let's get out of here.
I wonder why that is. So, last time when we went through here, this wasn't nearly as long as we thought it was going to be. It ended up being this part, the shambler that you're supposed to fight, and then I think the 2 rooms with shamblers and infected, and I think that's it.
I gutted all those wolves.
One thing I will do, it's freezing in here. I left my window open the whole day, so. Here's a long sleeve, which is just what you want to do in the middle of January. Not that it gets, freezing. It gets to the sort of weather where it can be warm or, and otherwise excuse me, moderate temperature, or it can get cold. It's it's a little unpredictable. But that's what makes this county and this area of the state that I live in so great. All right. Okay.
Everyone in this city's a fucking psycho.
That's so much better.
Oh shit. There's an opening down here.
We might need that. Well, no, shotguns are last resort. I have less ammo for that anyway. How many scraps do I have? Oh, 28. I might be able to get an upgrade or 2. No, yeah, it depends how much is in there. It depends what I'm upgrading.
I ever seen anything like this? Bloaters have acid spores. That didn't sound like a bloater. Whatever the fuck they're fighting, we should let them kill each other.
It's not a bloater, it's their more disgusting cousin. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't know if there's... Yeah, there's some. 7. Yeah, there's not going to be much. So now we're at 35. Is there more? No, because...
Liquor. My favorite kind.
Yeah. Thankfully, I think we got most of the essential upgrades already. I got damage on everything that needs damage. I have fire rate on everything that needs fire rate. We might save what we have until we can get 50. Cause yeah, we're gonna want stability. That much is true.
What's the plan? Got another ladder across there. Okay. How do we get to it? That'll do.
That's... yeah, I can't get up there. Just gonna go through the door. Nice. All right. And some pills. Endure, we need like 40 more pills for that. I was hoping we were going to be closer, but that's okay.
Dina, this way.
Got another door! Just get out of here! Stop! Watch out! I got you! I got you!
Fuck. I've never seen one of those. Me neither.
Yeah, it's no joke. It's a good thing they don't take headshots very well. Yep, this is where we get 2. We have 3 Molotovs. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, okay.
Ugh. Fuck these assholes. Did they get you?
We would have been fine.
No.
However, I forgot that they tend to simmer,
Is that what they called them?
so to speak.
Yeah.
after they've, you know, done their thing.
No, but they're disgusting.
So I was thinking, oh, well, let's just, like, pop 2 into him, and then, you know, throw a Molotov at him, and then make our escape. But no, that was, yeah. Good thing Shamblers aren't that hard. It is a little annoying how they do...
Acid burns.
It is a little annoying how they do 2 at a time, though, typically. Yeah, sometimes they do 1. I'd rather have that than a, you know, than bloaters. Because bloaters were always the sort of thing in the first game where they were like, you know, they didn't have infected, or they didn't have very many, like, you know, they had their main 4.
See where this takes us.
Or their main 3, really. I can't remember if stalkers were in the first game or not.
Almost done. Okay.
No, yeah, I think they're in the hospital. Or not in the hospital, the hotel basement. But still, there was, you know, less of a variety.
As far as I can see. Good. Shamblers? As if the others weren't bad enough. Guess that's nature for you. Yeah, nature's an asshole.
Okay, we need some alcohol, and then we'll be able to make another med kit. If I'll even be able to find one. Oh, sweet! I'll take that, though. Any time of the day. Perfect. I would make a, what do you call it, med kit, but we're gonna open that safe pretty soon, and occasionally they've been known to have med kits in them. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we where is the... One 522. Was it this?
Let's see.
Was it 15255? Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
How'd you do that? Magic. You're my favorite.
I forgot the buttons are like that. Oh well. Oh no, there wasn't a safe. It was just the door. We could have made a med kit. Probably would have been a wiser move. But that's okay. Max, I can have this 4. Actually, let's dope just bottles. Alright. It's time for Shambler Gang round 2.
Shit. Shamblers. We got this.
Cool beans.
I'm ready to get out of here. Same.
I always think it's, and I know, I say this, I always think it's harder than it actually is. And that's not me being like, oh, I'm the best at this game ever. That's just me wanting to, like, put myself in good spirits. Because you kind of have to be a little, you know, optimistic. You know, if optimism is the right word, I don't know, but if I tell myself, oh, well, you know, realistically, I can die in 15 different scenarios here, that doesn't do you very well. That isn't, you know... That doesn't put you in the headspace for success. I did use up all my Molotovs, and that's kind of unfortunate because I'll need those. I will most certainly need those, but I don't know. No, I'll be able to make more. Yeah, I'll be able to make more. No problem. I would like one at least for when I open the garage. Where that safe is. Because I don't really want to be using my ammo there, and I don't want to be using my trap mines there if I can. Those are for the doggies. Not even... I should be using my bow for that, honestly. For the dogs. Nah, I'll use them. I'll figure it out. I'll make it work.
There.
No, they're never gonna get through.
Jesus.
Got melee still.
They kept these running past
Yep,
outbreak.
got melee. when we're gonna want our shotgun out, that's for sure. I know I said I didn't need the white monster, but here we are, drinking a white monster. I just won't finish it because I do have work tomorrow, and I don't want to push it until 2 in the morning doing this. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. May she guide you is what jumps to my mind every time I wonder what's up with you. Maybe there is something greater, someone greater watching over us. I'm starting to sound like a religious nut, aren't I? Yeah. One sip in and I already feel super rejuvenated.
What happened here? I'm gonna say some kind of train crash. Thanks, Sherlock. Getting closer to light. Hey.
Ah.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we're done yet, though.
What you got? Come on. Okay. Let's rally. We're almost out. Lead on.
There's that rifle round. Get that. Nope. Capped at 3. Keep thinking we can fit more, but then I realize I don't have my capacity upgrade yet. Thought that was my shotgun for a second. Don't die here. Ay, 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 ay.
Ellie, your mask.
I gotta ready myself to run here.
You can share mine. No! Don't take it! Stop! Ellie, stop! What? No! Ellie, no!
Stop! I'm not infected. I'm immune. I'm not coughing, do you see? Fuck. Dina.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Run, Dina!
Go up the stairs.
Right here! Don't slow down!
I don't have anything to worry about. I know that. As long as I keep running. Oh, fuck. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Dina!
Okay, I know that, again, I know that it's hard to mess that up. Just as long as you help Dina, it's the main thing.
You just say we rest in that theater.
But also as long as you keep running. I get that. But when that dude jumped over the fence and lunged at me, and I attacked him, it did put Dina ahead of me. Wrong door. It did put Dina ahead of me, way ahead of me, way more than I wanted to. So I was worried I wasn't gonna catch up there.
You want to tell me what's going on with you?
What's going on with me? Ellie, I just saw you breathe spores. I told you.
Got our own little secrets. Got our own little secrets.
Okay. You're immune? Come on.
I was bitten a long time ago.
The fuck are you talking about?
I was bitten and nothing happened.
The chemical burn.
Maria and Tommy and Joel are the only ones who know. Knew. Now you know. I can't get you infected if that's what you're worried about. I can't make you immune either. Can you say something?
Really? I think I'm pregnant.
What?
Don't worry, it's not yours.
What are we supposed to do now?
Nothing. I just need to rest for a second.
Are you fucking kidding? How long have you known?
It was late a few weeks ago.
A few weeks? We could have still turned back.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure, okay? I didn't want to be a burden.
Well, you're a burden now, aren't you?
Wah, wah.
Make sure this place is secured. You just rest.
All right. I want to see if there's anything I never got. No. I don't think this place is known for its loot. I don't think it really has any.
How could you keep something like that?
You already got the note that's over here. Where's alcohol? Start back up with that, because I want to work my way up with those as much as I can. Can't go that way.
Need to get the power going.
Ooh! Hey, he's here. It's funny, by the time you joined is kind of right around where you joined last time. More or less. There's a flashback sequence, but other than that...
Damn. You get fried?
Yeah, so you're gonna see me relive the same trauma over and over again.
Got it.
More scraps. Take that. There's plenty of that here, that's for sure. I'm all for it. I live for it.
What's this? All right.
Oh, there is stuff in here. I didn't think there was going to really be anything in here after all. Did I... Yes, I did pick up the key. Other way... If I recall correctly... Yeah.
Alright. Wow. Joel, you'd love watching a movie in this place. Spooky. No way.
No way! A Gortar. Woohoo! Flashback.
It's starting to sound like something.
Ugh, I suck.
Just need to build up your calluses, that's all.
Man.
3 years ago?
Does it?
I guess it makes sense.
Shit. I'm gonna start guessing.
You want to...
No, yeah, that makes sense. Because first game, at least 14.
A dinosaur?
Um,
Alright. Is it...
the events of this game. I think she's 20.
Is it
19? No, she's 20.
a convertible?
You're not gonna guess.
Is it a puppy? Is it a lot of kittens?
You mean a litter?
What's a litter?
Mind your step.
Mind your step.
Oops.
Oh yeah, Ellie can swim now.
What is wrong with you?
You should see your face right now.
What if I drown?
Now, you're not gonna drown. You gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing, old man.
See what happens.
This way.
It's this way. All right.
Your swimming's getting better. Remember now, don't just flail about. You
Push the
gotta.
water with your whole arm. Blah, blah, blah.
Glad to know I'm getting through.
I'm worried about Hillcrest a little bit
See a deer over there? See, just through there. Look.
because it was
I see it.
it was so messy last time.
Looks like.
The first few areas
How's that feel?
were passable, but then
Refreshing.
Yeah, it's not nice getting pushed in, is it?
by the end it just got way too scrappy.
Actually, we need to swim through this part anyway.
I got you back. You're angry and upset.
It was
Very angry and upset. Now, come on.
Ugh.
too risky for this sort of thing. Ordinarily, I'd live for that.
You're gonna need a dive under here. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, I got this.
But the thought of doing all this over doesn't, like, doing the whole game over, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. The thing that I don't want to keep playing over and over again is stuff like this, because it makes sense for the story and it has meaning in the story.
Is
But
it my
from,
history teacher wanting to
you know, a
apologize
gameplay
for being a
perspective, and
meth
in the sense of me wanting to
A friend and I would argue whenever he called the Firefly.
keep the same attention span and momentum throughout the entire experience for it to be interrupted,
You really need
you
to
know.
stop letting people rile you up.
It's hard when they're dicks.
Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't trade this for anything else.
Get another dive over here.
Where are
It's
you taking me?
it's just, you know. Essentially, I'm worried that stuff like this will put my guard down. To the point where
Is it
when I
New pair of
inevitably
scissors.
leave this segment, I'm, you know, thrown back into it and thrown into a rather hard part of the game, and I don't feel equipped to, not equipped, that's not the right choice of words.
There.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm done guessing.
Well, good.
But, like, is it a massive comic book collection? No, wait. A new DVD collection?
Yes.
Holy shit, Joel.
Oh my god, it is a dinosaur!
It is a dinosaur!
Joel!
Surprise.
Holy shit.
It's going! How are you? This is a very, I guess,
Ding.
mellow part of the game, which doesn't make it very entertaining to watch. But, we started not too long ago. But nice.
What are you doing? Ellie, be careful.
After a long day,
Having a dinosaur!
really that's all I ever
I
want to
can see
do.
that. Just don't die falling off of one.
So I feel it.
Look at me! I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur!
Whoa, what are you doing? Don't jump. Just climb down.
Ah!
Hey!
I do. I think you were in
Oh, did you see that?
either
Oh, wasn't it awesome?
either the last one
Awesome that you didn't break
or the
anything.
one before it.
That was awesome.
And I remember you popped in for a while. Okay, yeah. So that was probably
It's a book.
yeah, that was the last one.
It's a dinosaur book.
I think that's when I had yeah, I think that was a stream after I died, so I was like that was when we were starting the game over again.
Oh, man. You want to try it on?
I do not.
Your loss.
But no, thanks for coming back. This game I've had. I got this game around when it came out.
It is a velociraptor.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it's a Deinonychus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. Yeah. I mean, at least that's what they call them in this.
Yeah, but this is my first time playing it again in quite a while. At least the story. Which has been super fun, because this is such a great game. Evident controversy aside.
Oh, hello. Sorry, the dinosaurs are busy right now.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait.
What are
one of
you
the
doing?
dinosaurs is here. Joel, it's for you.
Very funny.
That was pretty funny. Did you get it? It's because you're old.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about it, is it's like... These exist in a story context, but other than that, it's like... You know, you can interact within them a little bit, but it's not like... You know, you obviously don't replay the game for this kind of stuff.
Big name for little guys.
Yeah.
They swarm you.
Did you see that in a movie too?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, honestly.
see, there's a sequel. It wasn't as good.
And that is the thing about this game. It makes sense why it's in this game, but there's just so many in this game.
Joel, look.
That is.
You know, in the first game, you don't have that, and everything is
It's called
you know,
a dinosaur.
everything about Joel in terms of his past is more inferred, you know. And here it's I get that it's Ellie's, you know, memories of Joel and experiences with Joel, and it's the game's way of kind of diving into the relationship for the events of the game.
Face.
You know.
You would not want to be on the business end of that horn.
But the good thing is these parts of the game, they don't last very long. You know.
The Dimetrodon was an apex predator.
It's an apex predator.
The most badass predator.
Pretty short for that.
Wait, were you talking about me?
Right. Well, we're not gonna do too much over here
Is this gonna be a
because we've played through this already. 1,000%. It's so like, I don't know. It's so tense, but it's also the atmosphere is very unique. You know, it's all very overgrown. I love it to death because sometimes I've like,
Said that.
Please don't. Get you in the right light. Boom. Tell me.
yeah, Seattle Day 2 as a whole. Seattle Day 2, I will like will be the reason that I will like want to replay this game. I'll go through the rest of the game. I'll work my way to it and play through the rest of it. But it's what brings me, you know, it helps bring me, excuse me, back into wanting to play it.
Did you know this was here?
We can head back.
Oh, shut up. Hey, Joel, can you name all the planets?
My very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury, very Venus, mother Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool.
Crazy how fast Jupiter rotates. Love that. I love planets. I love space. I love all that. It's just so cool.
Hey, Joel, guess what the first animal to go to space was?
I'll have to guess that was a monkey.
No, it was fruit flies. Yeah, in 1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, you are smart.
Thanks.
Did they become super fly?
What? No. So cool.
How's it smell in there?
Like space.
Yeah, it's hard.
Dust.
It's hard. And you never think so going into it because you think of like, you never think about it that way because you think about, oh, well, there's all these houses and you think there's plenty of places to hide, but...
After you. Watch your head.
You know, you got a point.
What the heck?
You got a point.
Okay.
We need to get Pedicino on here. We need to get Pedicino on the space section of this game.
All these for buttons.
Oh, it's so badass. Man. Could you imagine just...
We got to get Pedicino playing this game wearing the astronaut suit.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What is this?
This is a thing that took a mighty effort to find. Take it.
Oh, I mean, I'll show you. Oh, I can't do that right now. But Ellie has an astronaut skin.
It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, Grounded I didn't even... Oh, I can skip this. That's right. Grounded I didn't even bother doing because I don't want this to be... It's already painful enough. I don't want it to be that painful.
Here.
Oh no, that is what I meant. I meant like if he was playing this game. Then he would use the astronaut suit.
There's more museum stuff over there.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
And off we go.
Never give anyone else this much grief.
Get down here!
No!
Hey, whose birthday is
It's all good. You know I love you.
I want a good splash. We've got more exploring
I'm
to do.
admittedly slower.
Geronimo!
Nice.
especially past noon. My old brain starts to wear down. Yes, indeed.
Hey, who's being there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll open the door for you. Come on, we can't chicken
You know,
out.
I'm not really... I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. I know that because there's only so much that we've seen. I am really interested to see what they do with it. Because it seems like, you know, you look at Uncharted, and you look at The Last of Us, and they're not like, they're different. But it's not quite as big, they don't have quite as big of a, I guess, of a jump between them
Dinosaurs around!
than like this game would be, for example, going into a game that has, you know, space travel and other stuff that they haven't, you know, worked with before. But I know that they are more than capable of making something really good at that, making something really good with that. I don't doubt it at all. But I do think a lot of the hate that it's getting is for the wrong reasons. But at the same time, it seems very...
Shit.
You know, it's one thing if you... Because everyone's going to have first impressions about it. You know, that's natural. That's okay. You know, some people are going to naturally lean towards it, and some people are going to naturally lean against it. But it's a little bit too much so early to say that, you know, oh, I hate this. You know? Yeah. I mean...
Stupid fake animals.
Well, you have a PC now. You've had a PC forever, Tommy. So you can play this game on it, and part 1,
I'm in here!
which is just The Last of Us, just the original one. I know, that's what I said.
It's just some animal.
They're not even full price, I don't think.
Well, let's get a move on. I want to get a fire going before it gets too dark.
Okay, well, Hillcrest is going to start here, so I'm going to pee. Because I'm going to pee again from pure stress, and $100? Okay, I'll be right back. I don't mean to cut you off. All right, this is where it's gonna get messy. I don't want to. Yeah, I didn't know either for the longest time. Because I grew up with the PS2 that my brother had. Yeah. Um, yeah, this game was my first main introduction to them too. Well, not this game, but this series. Oh, that's what we meant to do here. I'm just changing my skin. I'm not ending here. But no, I played Crash Bandicoot on the PS2. I think the first one. I played Warped, I think. Oh yeah, Tommy, here's the astronaut suit. I played, I think the second one, right? I changed that. Yeah, I changed it. I played the second one and then the first one, which I could never save because I never had a PS1 memory card that I could use to save on the PS2. And then, and then yeah, when I started playing this series, it clicked with me. Oh, well, this is Naughty Dog creation. And I think some other ones are too. But I can't remember which ones they are.
Better go see what's up.
But it's even crazier when you go from Crash Bandicoot and you see what they, molded into. Oh, so you were so you were around in the series when it came out. That's cool. I only got into this series when they remastered it, and that wasn't even when it came out. That was like, oh, good 2 or 3 years after the remastered one came out. It's like, oh, I hear this is acclaimed. A lot of people have been saying this was cool.
How'd you fix it?
It was a loose connection. Antenna. They found our mess at the school.
Good.
Yeah, no, this is a fantastic series.
Owen. He went AWOL.
It's especially fun now that they have a remade
What about her?
first game. Now that we have part 1. And you could play that and then seamlessly, as seamlessly as you can, transition from that into this game.
Locations.
Because before it was like, oh, you're playing the original, and then this one, the sequel, but it's like the graphics are so different.
So I'm assuming that's their home base.
Yeah, I sucked a lot of time into this game too. Or into the series. Easily when I played the first game, when I finished it, it was one of the best game experiences that I ever had. Not just from a gameplay perspective, from a storytelling one as well. Oh, so you probably ran through it a bunch of times then.
Negative on scars. Lone male trespasser. Armed.
Lone male trespasser?
Tommy, where's 14?
Not 100% sure.
Okay, then guess.
If this is 7, 12's all the way over here. I guess it's somewhere in this neighborhood. Hillcrest.
Hopefully this goes better than last time. Stay back, Dina. This is my mission.
Tina?
Yeah. Not good.
Another thing about Hillcrest, and just day 2 as a whole, Seattle day 2 as a whole, is Ellie's by herself the whole time.
Keep tracking them, okay?
Yeah, okay.
You know, you're very,
Wait.
you know, in this game, you're not by yourself very often.
Give me your hand.
You usually have someone with you.
It's for good luck.
I don't believe in luck.
And it's not like it does that much. It's not like there's that big of a difference. You know, it's still the same game. You play it the same way. You know, the main thing is whoever you're playing as just has someone to talk to. You know, and it's a different, you know, it's a storytelling experience that's, you know,
Is this the right place?
based largely on like interactions.
Place.
And they're bonding in, you know, a world like this. Kind of like how in the first game you really connected with Joel and Ellie's relationship because they just spent so much time, you know, together. But here, when you're by yourself, you feel just so vulnerable. Now, I get that's the point. But in turn, it just makes things super tense. But that's, I love it that way. So, yeah. Thankfully, we're not, like, thrown into the gauntlet as soon as we get here. We have some time to poke around. Oh, and see what we have. Because if we can make more Molotovs, if we can max those out before we start seeing people, that'd be great. But that's a little... It's doable, but it's a little optimistic. I'm not going to make a med kit because I know there's one back there. Or in the other area, there's another one that we can pick up. We're doing this on hard. It's hard, or no, it's custom. All the modifiers are set to hard except for the companion damage, which is set to moderate because I don't want them to be completely and utterly, you know, useless. But other than that, it's essentially hard. Yeah, that's the thing. In part 1, they did that. They carried that over, too. Because, yeah, in the first game, you could, if you had a big group of clickers or infected, right, and if you threw a brick, and if you waited for the, you know, clickers to come in, then... Or if you waited for the clickers to go towards wherever you were throwing it, then you can throw a Molotov. And then as you did so, they would get, you know, the bulk of the impact. But all the other infected that would just wander in would get lit on fire and they would eventually just, you know, they would die that way. But here it's like you have to throw it on them. If you want to get them with it, you have to throw it at them. You know, they don't really take damage the same way. Which is unfortunate because you can't be as strategic, you know, like you could before. But I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to wait until we get the bow. I'm really tempted to do recoil on my pistol. Just because it's the only weapon I can have a suppressor on, obviously. At least at this point in the game. I would like stability so I can, you know, have clearer shots that way. But I remember last time when I had my bow and I didn't have the draw speed upgrade, how painful it was to use. Because it is a lot more difficult that way. We looked in here already, right? Oh. No, we didn't. So, yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see. So, yeah, that's just about everything. There's not really much I can miss back there anyway. It's this area over here where there's some crucial things.
There's too many of these assholes. Hold on, Tommy.
Yeah, that was the cool part. Is one, you know, well-placed one would burn for a long time. They would stumble into it, you know. But thankfully it doesn't seem like they nerf too much other than that. I mean, I'm just glad they let Ellie keep her knife. And they didn't do the shiv thing, the clickers, because that was, yeah. Ellie having her switchblade makes things just, like, leagues easier. I'm telling you. I don't think there's very much in here. I don't even think it's this one that has... No, it's not this one that has most of the stuff I'm looking for. Okay, that's right. We need to go in here. Get that med kit. We need to get in there. But the door's locked.
Ugh, gross.
So our goal for this stream, I think, is just... yeah. Yeah, that was also a cool part about the first game. Is Joel and Ellie played very differently, even though you only played as Ellie so much. Okay, there we go. Full inventory. That's yeah, full inventory, full health. Good on ammo. I mean, it's very possible that I will die in a hilarious way. Because that's easily the most dangerous part. You put a lot of weight on stuff like this, and then it's like, okay, well, we didn't get domed on the head, but then you let your guard down over a ledge, and then, yeah. Yeah, I remember that, the shiv doors.
We hold the perimeter until we hear otherwise. Keep an eye out.
Alright, I gotta pee again. That monster went straight through me, as they usually do. Right, it's showtime.
I got something.
What actually worries me most, in terms of dying,
Okay, girl. Snake 'em out.
is finding a bug
Connected to the girl from the school.
That'd be a hell of a coincidence.
during a combat.
I hate these small groups. Big groups have a straight fight. These loners, they can be hiding anywhere.
Can I place it?
Let's find him. Get back home.
Yeah. But no, finding a bug when I'm in a combat when I'm in a combat section.
Hurry it up, huh?
Oh, I forgot there's another one.
Watch for scars.
Turn around.
What was that?
Yeah, because if I'm in a combat section, and because ordinarily I can just exit out of the game, and that usually fixes it. But here, I can't do that. Here, if I do that, then it counts as a death, and that's, I see why, but it's a little, Okay, we're in a difficult spot right now.
Anyone got a visual?
Nothing over here.
Go over there.
I got something. I'm on it.
I think he's got something. Got him. Oh, fuck! It came from over there!
Don't take any risks.
Hey. Bye! Brooke! We're gonna fuck you!
There's 3? God. Damn it. Oh, are we fighting all you guys? Is that what we're gonna do? Bring it. I am more than equipped to handle you.
God, no!
Move in! On it!
Oh, you want to do that? I don't think that's a good idea. Not gonna waste the ammo.
Don't let her get away! She went back there!
Where's the other one at? Well, I mean, the silver lining with, I guess, getting them all here is I can see if there's any loot. Which I guess there's a little bit. I mean, is using up a good amount of my shotgun ammo worth it for a single rifle round? I don't know. I can't imagine that it is. But there you are. I'm just going to let him do his own thing. I'm going to go let him think he's going to find me. Because I'm not exactly being subtle. Alright. Oh, cute. You're going to guard the door. So there's got to be more here. Or maybe it's an... I'm not getting a sore throat, am I? Yeah. Let's hope it stays this way. I don't think there's a lot of loot over here. I think this is a section where the developers assume you're not gonna... I guess scavenge? Because maybe the assumption is the people here already picked it clean, but that logic only really ever goes so far. The blood texture moved! Well, we're already doing better than last time, because I got shot to hell last time trying to do that. Alright, dumpster. Dumpster. I want to know is who designed that, knowing that
Anybody hear
the
that?
dumpster was going to do that. I guess it wasn't meant to go up there, but yeah, I guess so.
That worked.
It worked indeed. We'll take that. 92. Okay. I can't remember how much the draw speed upgrade is, so we're just going to wait until we get the bow. Because I was thinking if I got a cheap upgrade, then we'd be fine, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to be spending for the sake of spending. Okay. I saw that. Wasn't that... Isn't it like a room? Or not like a room, but something they're setting up in a room to where you're doing like a VR sort of thing, and you're surrounded by, sensors and stuff like that. That like create the environment, that try to create the environment that you're playing in. Because that does seem really cool. But I can't imagine yeah, I was going to say, I can't imagine it would be fun to smell whatever kind of smells you would find here. Jeez. Shamblers, I can only imagine. We're safe for Endure. Yeah, I mean, it would. It would. I agree. We're going to put it here. Now, do I... Oh, no, I have the code. That's right. I was like, do I remember the code? I have it in here somewhere. I just gotta remember what it was called. Is it Dale's? Oh, yeah. 30, 82, 65. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Needed this.
A dog collar. Oh, never mind. great if I could pick up that ammo, but I guess if I'm full on it, then that's a good thing. Am I playing on the PS5? Is that what you're asking? Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing on the PS5. I mean, I have a laptop, but it's nowhere near capable of running something like this, let alone probably the first game. So, I'm playing on the PS5. I'm a loyalist for PlayStation. So that's right, there's a shambler. Can I have it, actually. I was playing the original, or I played the original once, and it was the best, like, easily. There's a bottle. Yeah, it was the best game experience I think I've ever had was playing the original game. I mean, it's dated. It's very dated. You know, don't get me wrong. But from, like, a storytelling perspective and also just an atmospheric one, just perfect. Loved it. So I was pretty excited for the remake. And I got it, and I haven't... I was playing it a few months ago, but I got so busy with school, I lost the momentum to finish it. But I want to finish it soon, probably after well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this soon, but it's a goal this year, is to finish it, for sure. Yeah, have you played it? Do you like it? Are you enjoying it? Have you played the original before? Oh, 2 more pills, we get to 60. And we get max health. Not doing that yet. We're not ready to leave. I can go refill my ammo, though. I know that now. Oop, that's a provided it is rifle ammo that's in here, right? Yep. Bingo. So you went in here. There wasn't anything in here. Right, the liquor store.
How do I get to those stairs?
I know, Ellie. I know. We're gonna get there. Oh, more shamblers. Damn it, that's right. Yeah, it's okay. We'll be fine. Resident Evil 4 Remake, I haven't finished either. I haven't played very much of it, but I've heard really good things. So, I mean, yeah. In terms of whatever one you get first, you can't go wrong with either of them. I know that. Because Resident Evil 4, just the original game, it's pretty decent length as it is. And, you know, there's other modes and stuff on the side. So you get your money's worth there, but the Silent Hill 2 remake is also a lot longer. Because the original, all things considered, is a pretty short game. Probably shouldn't have used all my shotgun ammo. It's okay. It's, you know, all things considered, it's a pretty short game. So it does a good job at
Ugh, that smell.
I guess extending it in a way that isn't them just extending it for the sake of extending it, you know. I think I can get... I appreciate it. It always means the world to me when I get visitors on my streams. So, I mean, it's always super appreciated. Because, you know, I end up having more fun because, you know, talking to you guys and all, you know. You are here to bully me, and you're here to see me die. I know that too. Yeah, the original is a lot of fun. It's interesting too because it's very product of its time. You know, the original is very arcadey, in a sense. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely got to put your money towards something like that, especially if that's coming in the near future, you know. I only got my PS5 because, well, I mean, Spider-Man 2 was coming out, but also a big reason why I got it was I knew that, you know, I have this window here to get one, and I was like, I may as well just, like, you know, go in and get it. I think I got mine through GameStop. But I think, yeah, I got it, I think, the summer of 2023. So I've had mine for I'll have had mine for about 2 years. But I got it because I was like, well, you know, I have this window to where I can get one. I may as well just get one while I can, you know, instead of waiting down the line where I'm going to be less inclined to, you know, make bigger purchases. You know, because it was before I got my car and everything. So I was like, well, you know, if I'm gonna spend, you know, however much I spent on it, I think it was,
Just in case.
I can't remember. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't, you know, scalper prices or anything, because it was long after they had been in their, what was it? Mm-hmm. Full-on lobotomized by Sony Corporation. Yeah, they're investments for sure. And they only do more with time too, you know. I mean, that's the thing about consoles. I don't need to. I don't need to waste my bullets on them. That's the thing about consoles. As they started out very, you know... They started out with a very specific purpose, like you got it to play a game, and that is, of course, still why you get consoles, and it's still a huge part of why you get consoles. But now they're just, now you can do so many different things with them. You know? Because before it was like, oh, well, you get a console, so that way when you go to the store you can buy a game, but now it's like you buy a console so that you can go to the store and buy games, or you can buy games through it, or you can watch things through it. You can, you know, browse the internet through it. You can just hop in a party and talk to people through it. You know, you can do so much with them now. Even though they won't ever really go very much farther beyond that. Oh, listen to music too, that too. But, you know. Oh, precision. That's a good one. Yeah, I can't remember how much the original PlayStation was either. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they raked up and priced more going forward. But I agree with that about PCs, though. You could do so much more with it, but sometimes, you know, again, $3,000, as you said. But I guess the only thing about a PC is you get more longevity out of it. Can I get a brick or something for... Oh, I can't go back up here! I don't want to use my ammo on him, though. I don't have a... I mean, I guess I can just try and dodge him if it's just him. That's fair. That's valid. But if you get a PlayStation, you can do the same thing. Come on, Boris. Ooh, ha ha ha. Yeah, that's the only thing about PlayStation. Get an Xbox, you kinda can. You have to use your imagination a little bit more, though.
Yeah, this'll do.
Alright, we got Boris, we got the bow. Cool stuff, cool stuff, cool stuff. We're gonna upgrade the shit. Oh, we can make arrows too! And we're supplied for that. It'll be some time before we're able to craft more of them, though. That makes me feel better about not having any shotgun ammo now that I have a bow here too. I'll take that. Like how they have to, you know.
Still got it.
It's, you know, it's not that bad. Area that I live in it's colder, for sure. It doesn't exactly get hot that often, but it's very temperate.
Hey,
So
we got another trespasser. A girl.
usually this time around it leans more towards being cold, but it doesn't never get below freezing or anything.
All that smoke.
He blew up one of our trucks.
How'd you let that happen?
But it doesn't ever get hot really this time of year either. But there has been some warmer days, which is a little peculiar. I like my seasons, personally, pretty segregated. Which is a weird way to phrase it, I know. I prefer it if cold months just stay cold months, and if, like, you could be 100 degrees every day as long as you keep that in July. You know. Don't, like... Yeah. Wasn't that on, was it Thursday? Okay. Yeah, I hear it gets pretty cold down there, too. All I do in this game is blow up dogs, it seems.
We got company. I want every building in the area searched.
You guys stay... God damn it! Get away, get away! Oh, fucking hell. We're dead. Holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Holy shit. Holy fuck, okay. I need to... Whew. Sorry I didn't, acknowledge what you were saying there. That was way too close. Oh, that was way too close. Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing last time, too. That was the thing last time, too, is we got through that way too, Why are there so many... God damn it. Sorry.
I found her! Behind that truck!
No, that was like that last time. We go into it thinking we're gonna stealth through this. And then,
The fuck is she?
we end up just having to run. We panic and we just have to bolt out of there. So... But we didn't die, so I'll take that. And I don't want to jinx it, but that was the hardest part of, you know, Hillcrest. In my opinion, anyway. This is a little more, you know, the enemies are a little more, in pairs or in threes, not like, you know, fucking 16. Yeah. We never want to be doing that. We never want to die here. Because my goal here for this stream is to make it back where we died last time, actually. Which was about halfway through Seattle, day 2. And if we can do that, then that's great. I don't think there's anything in here. But one thing I didn't realize is I don't get to upgrade the bow until when we're going over to the hospital. So I could have theoretically. No, fuck off. Get away from me! I did jinx it, after all. We just gotta roll with the punches and keep going. That's what we do. That's what we did last time. So. And it tells me, I think, that when we get there next, I'm going to approach Hillcrest a little differently. Because last time I like just now, I backed myself in a corner. Unknowingly, right? Yeah. I think since Hillcrest is a recurring issue, or now since it's become a recurring issue, since we've had, since we've just died there, and since before that, we had too many close calls, right? I might off-stream start a different save and just get to that point and just like run through it, you know? Not to progress any farther than that, but just to get to Hillcrest and just kind of run through it or find some way to, what's the word? To kind of get a feel for it. Because everything else, every other part of the game, like leading up to that, you can map out pretty well, you know? You can map out pretty well, and you can, I guess, poise and position yourself easier. But I think that part of the game is the first, I guess, is the first true trial of showing you how to, like, not even showing you, but testing you how to act on your feet. You know, having a mix between open areas and close quarters areas, you know, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So, yeah. worst part is we're gonna do the birthday flashback again, and I don't. Oh, that's right. I actually have to do this. Come on, Joel. Shred like Van Halen. Well, that is attempt... This is attempt 3 now. Attempt 3.
Smells fine.
Can't dare give up here, you know.
Could be worse.
But I know that, like, later on... God willing, if I can get over... Thank you for being the devil on my shoulder here.
Sure.
I know that when we get to Abby, then that's like, you know... If you skip cutscene, does it? It seems to.
Hey, is Joel up?
It seems to go pretty... It seems to go faster.
That sucked.
Or on PS4.
Yeah. Can't imagine they got much sleep.
I mean, I know that the only actual
Just about to get up.
loading screen
You got everything?
here,
Yes.
or transition screen or whatever. You know how, like, in the original, there was the
Heads up. You're the talk of the town this morning.
it's like the teal background with the butterflies. The only time you see that is No Return,
You kiss
and
Nina,
even then you only see it for like
which
maybe
Trent
2 or
said
3
was
seconds.
Not so nice word.
Yep.
But other than that, you blitz through it.
Push.
And then you got mad at Joel.
So
Far confusing.
if you skip the
It was a
cutscenes, you know.
strange night, man.
But
Sounds exciting.
yeah, Abby's gonna. When we get to Abby, it's gonna suck. Or really, when we get to like, yeah, I would say it's a lot faster.
Hey, so...
The remaster here seems to
You and me?
run better. It seems.
Of course.
It feels a lot smoother.
I know.
So I think you'll enjoy
I
it.
think...
Ellie.
It's definitely the ideal way to play it. But I'm kind of worried later on when we cross like the halfway point,
Hey, little timer.
you know, and we're getting to like the later half of the game. Yeah, you don't really see that as much here,
Hey, Jesse.
which is
Hi.
cool. But open the door. Open the door.
Want to grab some breakfast?
No.
No, I'm not hungry, Jesse.
Where's Maria?
Jesse.
In the back.
This is, yeah. It's the
There you are. Come here.
remastered version that you actually,
Seth's got something.
I don't...
just wonder if I'd skip the
Nothing he has to
past
say.
here.
Don't for me. Please.
Fine.
Seth. Seth, come here.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't know. I would assume this one would go faster.
look. Last night
But,
I was drinking too much.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
But one thing I will say about this version compared to the PS4 version,
Those boys have been up for far too long.
the graphics don't look like they're, you know,
Up to the Northwest Lookout. They're scheduled to arrive later today.
it's not like night and day, the differences. I mean, you see some differences. You see a lot of texture differences,
Of course.
I think. But it's already such a great looking game on the PS4.
Ellie.
Really hard to believe, actually.
Not really.
But then again, it was really late in the PS4's lifespan, so it has that, it has
Well, that solves that.
that matured look to it.
Ellie, can I talk to you for a sec?
So,
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria.
Guy really cares about
Oh!
you, and I'm sure he
I
didn't
see
mean
what
to.
you mean. Oh, so if you're playing, if you're just playing the PS4
Okay.
version, but you didn't get like the remastered or the upgrade, you're wondering if it would go faster.
Be safe.
Thanks.
That's a good question. Sorry, I didn't realize that's what you were saying.
You get your girlfriend to the stables, please.
Because sometimes I forget that this game you can technically play, you can technically have two different games downloaded on here at once. You know, the PS4 version and then the... Ooh, I dodged right into that.
Lord, suckers! I'm gonna come over there and fight you, like, for real. Eat that. Boom! Eat snow, you little shit! Oh, you like that? Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny. Oh, suck it!
Okay. So just on account of like better hardware, the game will just perform better, even if it's
In your
a game that's not optimized for said, better hardware.
eat snow. No fair. Eat it, shrimps.
Eat it, shrimps.
How's it feel? No. Get her. Help me. You'll never get away with this. Get off of her, you monster.
But yeah, no, this is gonna suck.
Right, we actually have some work to do.
When like we get to the point where we're like, I don't know, Rat King level,
Let's go.
and we like say we die around there, and then it's like we have to go over.
So, Jesse
We have to go
wants
back
us to do
over
creek trails. He's gonna
hours
leave
upon
Joel
hours
behind.
upon hours.
That's nice you assigned this to.
Because thing is about right now, like even when we just died there, we still have. We can easily catch back up in a stream.
Thank you.
Without a doubt. We can catch back up in a stream. But,
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
and I guess in knowing that, even where we go farther, if we keep in the back of our mind that, like, we only have... Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
One for you
I hope that these are fun to watch.
and one for you.
But
Open it up. Settle down, children.
yeah, I mean it helps knowing that no matter
You
how
all know the drill.
um
Run your routes, mark your logbooks.
I guess
clear
late
the
we
infected.
die,
You run
it'll
into
still only
anyone
take a
you
few
can.
streams to catch up.
You come back.
But yeah, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate you for subscribing.
All right. Get going.
Yeah. As I said, it makes it so much more fun for me too. When I get to interact with some of you guys. Because there's been games that I've played before where I stream and it's like sometimes I'm not saying it's a bad thing because sometimes it takes people a while to come in. Sometimes people don't come in, and that's okay. But it makes it so much more fun, when there's more when we got some engagement, when we're all interacting, having a good time. I live for that. It's a lot of fun.
It's
You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out? And it's warmer?
No. Can't wait.
And you don't want to just tell me?
You need to see it.
You need to see it.
What are you doing?
What are we gonna see?
Yourself?
Been restless.
You too.
Feel like the farthest
And you
south
know,
we go, the
I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
Going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
You can see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories somehow.
Because that is part of the fun here. Also,
You did all this in the dark?
is the,
Now, come on.
I guess,
We keep going like this.
you know, it's different. It's a lot different than just playing a game ordinarily when there's these stakes added to it.
She'll be fine.
Because then,
You're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
then the stakes are so much higher, and then it's like, then, like, after dying a couple of times, then I'm, like, even more invested into finishing it and actually completing it.
We can't all be as graceful as you.
Clearly.
You know, it's
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
it's like a drug. It's weird.
Hey, eyes on me. Abby, stop looking down.
Owen, do we have to go back this way?
Consider it an opportunity to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby, stop flirting.
First time I've ever heard her say that. Right? Alright, let me up. No, but I wanna keep this going as much as I can with school, you know.
Holy shit.
Because I want to get a good thing going here, you know, in terms of like, you know, not every day or every other day, you know.
Have you told anyone else?
Doesn't have to be too consistent or consistent, right? I want to be consistent, but
I'll do the whole thing on my own.
no, I mean I have heard her say that. I'm making a joke there because this is like, I've played through this section so many times because I've only, you know, outside of what we're doing here, which we've heard her say it like 3 times, I've probably played the game in full maybe 3 or 4 times, and then so many other times I started but never finished it, so like, yeah. Yeah.
He got me all pregnant.
It's kind of like the one time when I went to Disneyland, my brother and I were waiting in line to go on one of the rides, and I think, yeah, it was Disneyland. I was gonna say, was it that or was it Universal Studios? No, it was Disneyland. It was one of those rides. You know how the lines are, where if you don't have like an express pass or whatever those are called, not that they really help anymore, but if you didn't have one of those, you had to wait like at most 3 or 4 hours to get into a ride. Not even at most, but waiting that long wasn't necessarily a rarity. So you could be standing in the same spot for like 20, 30 minutes, and then whoever, you know, the lady over the intercom saying, oh, da-da-da-da-da, about like your, you know, lost belongings or whatever, or like, you know, whatever sort of thing it was, he could like mouth and repeat like every time he heard it. It's funny. Or, you know, you're sitting at the DMV and they're like, now seeing G5. And you're fucking, you're like A something. So you just sit there and wait. You sit there utterly miserable in the worst environment imaginable. Because you decided not to do your stuff online. And you pay the price for it.
This is a bad idea, Abby.
No, Abby, it's a terrific idea. Yeah, so, I mean, we're going to stop talking about Hillcrest for a while, even though it's going to be on my mind for, you know, forever. I don't want to beat a dead horse and keep, you know, going, da 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 da, you know, keep talking about something that's, you know, past tense. It's already happened. So, we're just going to, you know, stick with what we did. Seattle day one, you know, that worked for us. It worked for us pretty well. We didn't really have any problems there, so we're gonna roll with that and, you know, see where we go, see where we get. You know, fine-tune our strategy as we go. And then with a little luck, we will... If we can make it to Seattle day 3, that will be a, like... Or hell, if we even finish Ellie's section, then that would be great. But then again, that would also mean we would have to, of course, switch over to Abby right after that and essentially do the same exact thing. And that's not a bad thing. You know, I don't dislike playing as Abby, you know, by any means. I actually enjoy playing as Abby quite a bit. But it's still a different character, and she has her own, you know, she has her own supplies, she has her own guns, she has her own crafting recipes. So you know, you have to adapt, obviously, to something different. So we'll see how that goes when we get there. But the good thing is they're not, you know, I guess they're not, like, too different. You know, because we make it through, like, Seattle day 2 is Abby and we die for, you know, whatever reason, then it's not like Ellie's going to be unplayable. You know. So, yeah, we're just going to see. We're just going to see. Oh, where are you going? You know what? I can just run through here. Why are you guys going that way? Whatever. Okay. Sorry I scared you.
Horse tracks. Where's the patrol?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, because I remember when I played through this game the first time, of course, there was no real way of knowing that the game would end up like that, because you assume, you know, you assume that, let's see. Yeah, for sure.
This way.
Because, when I was playing through this game the first time, I interpreted the whole prologue section here, where you're switching between Ellie and Abby. I interpreted that as the game giving context to how, Abby stumbled across how Abby stumbled upon
We never talked about this stuff.
Joel and found him and, did her thing with him, so it wasn't that sudden.
You never really talked to me about Cat.
Even though it was sudden, right? So then you go through the whole game, what seems like the whole game,
I got the impression
playing as Ellie, and then you turn around and you realize, oh, well, this is Seattle Day 1, and we're playing as Abby, and then it clicks of like, oh, we're just doing the same thing over again, more or less, right, with Abby. And I remember when that happened, it turned me off a little bit
And I think she wasn't right.
from the game.
Interesting.
I didn't hate it or anything.
Okay.
I wasn't particularly... I may have been. I can't remember. But, I took a break after it because I was like, well, this is so sudden and jarring. I don't really know how to process that, because there hasn't been a game that's ever done that.
You want to see something spectacular?
From my experience.
Nothing is.
But then when I actually sat down and played through Abby's story, I realized how much I actually like it. I don't like it as much as Ellie's. But I've come to like Abby's, I guess, side of the game a lot more every time I play it.
What do you think of his view, huh?
And then when the epilogue rolls around, then it ties itself together in a way that's very controversial, as you said. But
Where do we sign in?
it's
Come on.
it's a step that it's nice that they took that step, I think. Because, that was the thing. Is like, well, Abby did this. Why would we want to play as her? Why would we... Because that was the thing that people said, like, oh, well, the game wants you to like Abby. Which isn't necessarily true. It's just meant to, I guess, display that they're more of the same than they are different. Which is... It's cool. It's unique, and it's a brave step, I think. But...
Through here.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Because a lot of people do really hate this game. Because a lot of the... I'm not active in the subreddit for just The Last of Us in general, but I get notified for it.
Sign us in.
And then, Facebook groups and whatnot. People really, like... And I can kind of understand why they don't like it.
Hey, I'm gonna guess this bong was Eugene's.
But,
It's mine. He gave it to me.
But people like holding on to the... People like holding on to the fact that it's Joel. And, X, Y, and Z happened to Joel because of whatever. And, I get that. But that's also just the game's way of, I guess, not only portraying grief, but putting grief onto... I think I saw something somewhere that it's the game testing your own... Yeah. Take it out on each other, too.
Town up ahead's our last stop. Take a look.
for even, you know, like,
There's a ski lodge.
liking Abby. And the same thing with the show, too.
That's the one.
For its casting. You know, because people don't understand that it's, you know, it's going to be a different interpretation if
There's
it's the
drama.
show.
With the big tower thing?
Yep, that's where the next lookout is.
For sure. Yeah.
At a supermarket?
Yeah, we'll pass that on our way into town.
What I think a lot of people don't realize as well is, like, this series is, you know, Ellie's story.
I can see a
You know, it's her experience.
Gonna have some good sledding tomorrow.
Of course, you get all that with Joel in the beginning of the first game, you know, the prologue of the first game with Sarah, to give, really, to give context for what he did in the ending with the Fireflies and Ellie, you know, his reasoning for doing that, and to kind of, like, bookend his experience with his, well, with his daughter in the beginning, and then
It's patrol, you know.
the closest thing he's had to a daughter since his actual daughter at the end of the game, you know.
Thank you.
And then when this game rolls around, it's Ellie's, you know, handling of all that, and also her, you know, handling of losing Joel. So, in the end, it's really her experience. It's her story. These games are her story. Joel just gave context to it in the first game.
I think we should go out like Eugene.
From a stroke?
You know.
No, from old age, like living a long life.
You? No way. Come on.
So, I mean, for that, it makes more sense that what happened to Joel happened to Joel, because it's...
Hypothermia from wearing canvas sneakers in the snow.
I am wearing boots today.
You know, Ellie's experience,
You're gonna die?
Dude, let me guess. You're gonna kill me?
you know, growing up
Maybe.
and loss, and, you know, in a way, being alone, finding someone, you know, finding that kind of figure, and then having that troubled relationship with that figure. Oh, yeah, we are going to stop here. And then losing that person, being alone again. You know. It's cool stuff.
What do you know about this place?
Just another evacuated neighborhood. Infected almost never make it down this far. We usually catch them on the outer perimeter.
It just, I mean, it makes me excited for what they'll do with 3, for part 3. Because I know that they... I know that they have it in them to make another one. To continue the story. I remember that. Yeah.
Curtis and Viper 2. That's the one that's been on my radar for a while.
Oh, wow.
Well, we used to watch these cheesy 80s action movies. He's really into them.
Which is, you know, which is unfortunate, because it's not her fault.
I really like them too.
You know, that they don't like her character.
What are you doing later?
Some people were talking about sneaking out. Going sledding.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it was the same thing with
You wanna meet up after?
with Star Wars.
Okay. Maybe I'll play guitar.
I think Rose, who's in Last Jedi, or who appeared in Last Jedi, who first appeared in The Last Jedi,
Okay, so 2 former
was
commandos,
bullied
they got broken by
intensely
and I think in this
because
one,
people hated her character, which, I mean, I get, I didn't think she was a good character either, but that's no reason to go after the person playing that character, because,
and he's a complete badass.
So how old is he in the first movie?
you know, if you don't like
10.
the character, don't go after the person portraying that character, because they're just, you know...
I think they made 4? Jeez. Joel actually saw the last one in the theater.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yes.
You think any anybody
it sucks if people get like that.
Making movies?
Um,
Has to be.
How do you know?
especially with games like these
Surviving day to day.
and movies like those where
I write new music, so
they've been around
camera.
for so long that they reach this certain status where any new addition or installment is hyper scrutinized
Easy going.
to the point where they'll go after whoever they perceive as responsible for that, quote, wrongdoing.
Looks like Infected did this.
When it's just an artistic choice they don't like.
More than one. Where the hell are they?
Let's go find him.
And in terms of this game, I feel that was weird. The controller just died.
I hear someone.
Even though it's fully charged. That's the thing about, like, as I was saying, that's the thing about...
Dina, this way.
Yeah, my controller just disconnected for some reason. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. It happened earlier because my controller actually died. But then I had it plugged in for, like, 2 hours. And...
It's down.
Nah, it wasn't 2 hours, but...
That's one.
It felt like 2 hours.
Let's see if we can get around it.
I also completely lost my train of thought, whatever I was talking about. Probably just as well, because I may have just been rambling. As I tend to do one white monster deep. I love playing through tutorials again. It's just what I need.
You good?
It's just what I need.
Nice throw, by the way.
Thanks.
But yeah, I think I remember now.
How'd that runner get in here?
When something garners such a,
That's a good question.
I guess, positive acclaim or reputation, like the first game, where
The one I had with Joel a year or so ago.
people have so many great experiences with not only the game itself, but just bonding with the characters, that whenever its successor, whatever its sequel,
Maybe we'll get you a new person.
wants to change or experiment with in terms of, in terms of, braving a new direction, any particular change is, people lash out at that.
On the right, runner.
Which I understand wasn't a subtle change. The artistic direction in the first game versus this game is very different. I'll say that. But, yeah. Oh, you guys are... That one's too sad to want to do anything.
That all of them? Yeah. Looks like it.
You still gotta get the ones in the soup.
Oh, let me see what's actually in here.
There's gotta be a way in.
I don't think it matters very much because I don't really need to be getting a lot of ammo for the prologue because it's not like it carries over. Nothing. There's nothing in here. Yeah, I got a bottle. That's really the only thing that we would need to pick up. A bottle or a brick.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, and it sucks that the game was leaked, too. Or what happened to Joel that it got leaked. That's unfortunate.
Here.
Because I knew what was going to happen to him going into it. Going into this game.
Look. See?
Because I pre-ordered it and it was leaked, like, I think a week or two before it came out. It didn't change the experience watching it, but I know a lot of people who did have that experience ruined for them. Oh my god, I couldn't imagine doing... If I was doing this... if I was doing this, getting all the collectibles, I would actually die.
Ellie, are you clean?
Yeah, no, one of my friends spoiled this game for me, which was unfortunate.
Please die of old age and not because you get infected. I really don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
He's like, hey, this happens. I was like, dude, I was going to play that.
Deal. Cool. Anything good back there?
Actually, yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, normally I do the same thing with leaks. Or normally I wouldn't care what was leaked. There's very few instances where I want to see the game play out as it's wanting to, as it's intended to play out, I should say.
I'm in.
Like when I was playing Silent Hill 2 for the first time, it's not a new game, of course, by any means. It wasn't the remake. It was when I was playing the original.
Got some alcohol.
I was terrified
Fix yourself up.
of having it spoiled for me. Not from other people, because again, it's like a 24-year-old game. But like, I knew that if I were to engage with it at all in, YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram or whatever, then the algorithm would go, "Oh, hey, I know you want to see this. Let me feed you more content until you inevitably until we inevitably suggest you a video or a reel or a short, whatever. That's a spoiler. Sucks." So, and I did that with other things too. Spider-Man 2, I did that. Also.
I see spores in there.
Got it.
I did not want to know who Venom was. I wanted to see that for myself. Because that was the thing in the trailers. Is like, oh, who's Venom going to be? People were like, it's going to be Peter. Like, no, it's not. But people were still saying that.
Keep your eyes peeled for older infected.
Oh, the dog's safe. But no, Spider-Man 2, I didn't really do any of the whole...
I don't know.
I'm going to do a social media blackout or whatever. I just played it nonstop for like a week and just gunned through it. And that was so much fun. I love playing that game. It's way too short, though. Way too short, and there's no DLC for it. And I don't think there is going to be DLC for it. Which sucks. Because that game is in desperate need of additional content.
Shit.
Tommy, have you ever gotten any games spoiled for you through leaks or whatnot? Nine bullets. Oh, there you go. That's good though, because in this day and age, it's super easy to get things spoiled for you. But then again, you kind of have. But then again, when you're trying to avoid a spoiler or just spoilers in general, then usually you know what to avoid. You know what people to avoid and what places to avoid getting those spoilers and leaks and whatnot. Yeah. That was the other thing, too.
Here we go.
People assume, or, yeah. People just bringing it up in casual conversation. Or they show you a meme or something. Yeah.
Make my skin crawl. Let's make sure the rest
That's the other thing too.
And then get the fuck out of here.
Is people who are like, oh well, I'm gonna go on a limb and assume you haven't seen this. You haven't seen this, and you have no interest in seeing this. So. That happens a lot for movies for me.
Dina.
Like, oh, what was that joke he said? Oh, it's a reference to a movie, how a movie ends. Like, oh, I guess I'm not going to see that movie the same way ever again. Is my white monster empty? My white monster is empty.
I'll make you a present.
We can't be standing for that. But yeah, I hope I can.
Here, thanks.
I want to do this fairly consistently.
Careful with that. I'm a pro.
At least once a week or twice a week. We'll see. Because, I started doing this series with school when that was still going. And that was early enough in the semester where it was no problem, but then I didn't really balance out. Well, no, I didn't really intend for it to get as busy as it did near the end. On top of other things as well. So then I put it on the back burner. And now we're free. For the time being. So. we'll either keep this, a weekend thing, or, early in the week, end of the week. However we decide to map it out, we'll find something. Free for 10 days. Yeah, literally. But really, if we get a good hold on this semester, then we should be fine. Which I'm feeling pretty good about the semester. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way, because, the last semester I've found that I tend to, I guess, function better if I have a lot going on. So if I have... God damn it. Oh, no, you don't.
Any still moving? Nope.
You know what? I'm impressed with us.
Yeah.
Man, I guess
We'll do something this week, though.
Okay. Let's go to the next lookout and take a fucking...
Because I still have a super late birthday gift I need to give you.
Agreed.
Do you see a way out?
Even though he said, oh no, you don't need to get me anything. And I said, nah, I'm going to. Because I like giving gifts. It's fun giving gifts. Oh, yeah, no. It's, the gummy breakfast I gave you last time, you're going to get a whole fucking Thanksgiving dinner. Turkey gummy, mashed potato gummy, green bean casserole gummy, apple pie gummy, yam gummy,
You're just gonna hurl me
ham,
Okay.
spiral sliced ham, stuffing, macaroni and cheese. What else we got here?
There we go.
Cinnamon rolls, prime rib, pumpkin pie.
Get over here.
What other Thanksgiving meals we got there? Every casserole known to man, and it's all going to taste like cherry, because that's all what gummies ever taste like when they're trying to taste like something different.
Careful when you get up here. It's pretty windy.
So it's funny because I said, earlier,
Over here.
I was like, the goal for this stream is to make it to where we died last. And now we're starting from the beginning. So I think what we're going to do,
Look out. Just past the next town.
maybe we'll get to day one. Maybe we'll start day one. See where we get. Finish the prologue at the very least. That's a given.
Hey, how far away are we?
And then next stream we'll work up to, we'll finish a day one stream after that. And then what I think we're gonna do is after that stream, when we make it through day one, when we start day two, we're gonna make day two its own stream. So we're gonna get some. Let me through. Okay. We're gonna get some no return in there. We're gonna get some practice in there, and then we're gonna go into day two, and that's gonna be the start of that stream.
Dina, where are you? Ellie! Oh, thank God. Come on, this way.
Even though, like starting out with Hillcrest is no guarantee that we're gonna get through it, or you know, day two as a whole. Because that's what we did this stream. Started essentially with the flashback, and then the subway. But yeah, so I'm hoping we'll truly catch up in
Never came inside. All right, let's make sure.
2 streams. After 2 streams, we'll be caught up. Now, I could have theoretically, when I started this series, I could have done it per, like, act.
All this electronic stuff?
Or even per chapter, but that takes a lot of the fun out of it.
Yeah, nobody else would tinker with this shit.
It takes the stakes out of it.
Huh. Definitely Eugene's place. He was a Firefly?
He served with Tommy.
I had no idea.
Yeah. They got into some real dark shit.
Like what?
He said he blew up a checkpoint at Denver QZ. Killed 3 soldiers.
Yeah.
And 2 civilians.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I don't want to, I mean, it's inevitable.
He also told me that
I don't want to get to, like, Act 2, Day 2, and then... Because right now, I mean, I said this before in other streams.
Did a lot to survive after the outbreak.
But, it's easier right now dying relatively early in the game, you know. It's easier dying at around halfway or when we're approaching halfway, because then the catch-up is much more minimal. You know, it sucks when you get more than halfway or close to being all the way through it, and then your catch-up is just so exponentially high. You know. But, again, isn't that what makes this so fun? I think so.
Oh, wow. Impressive.
Because I don't want this to be boring. I want this to be fun. I want my suffering to bring about joy in others. New fire rate. I probably shouldn't even be spending this early. Not that it's a bad thing, I just don't really need to be doing so.
Yeah, this'll work.
Good job with that.
Thanks, Dina. Your compliments mean the world to me right now. Oh, Jesus. You're really waiting for me.
Oh, hello.
Look at the floor. There's more stuff down
But what I want to do, what I'm really excited to do, is I already clipped the first time I died. I want to clip the second time I died. And then by the end, have like a mega compilation of my deaths.
Come on.
Because that's, I mean, that's a reason why I stream this. Namely this in particular.
That's why he didn't tell you about it.
Is it's a fun thing to like catalog and hold on to, you know.
So lonely, man.
Oh my god. It's weed. That's a lot of dead weed.
Because you go through so many emotions. You go through so many emotions, I tell you. Nice having a time capsule of that, you know?
Huh. Dawn of the Wolf. Smash Brandy's cooch.
Weed.
It's porn.
Oh, just you wait. I want to show you something.
Maria would lose her shit.
Not
if she saw
this, but...
place. How'd he get this together? Must have taken him forever. I wish he'd told me about this. Could have helped him.
Surprise!
Dina, it's a gas mask bong.
God, he was so smart.
Yep, 8th wonder of the world, right there. Mankind's greatest. Mankind at its most pure. And you can't forget joints. Joints in a mason jar.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. No drugs allowed. I didn't think there's even a need to stealth past these guys anyway. Yeah, there's no need. Gotta keep running, gotta keep running.
Okay, up this way. Damn it!
Yeah, I don't know if I have it in me for much past the prologue. We'll make that a
Give me your hand. We're gonna have to run. Come on in. I'll cover you. Keep going. Come on, this way.
we'll make that a must.
Through here.
Anytime we die.
Oh shit. Hold
we have to go through the prologue within that same stream. The idea there being we're not like saving the prologue for another stream.
You okay?
You know.
Yeah.
Where the hell they all come from?
Because I'd like to start a stream with, I guess, good enough momentum.
Make a break for the lodge.
I don't want it to be like...
You good with that gun?
Yeah.
And by momentum, I mean I want to start strong with just the game, right? Instead of forcing people to sit through the prologue again on another stream. Some white shoes. Oh, they're snow covered. Okay. It's like, those are clean. Thanks, Joel.
That door ain't gonna hold it for long. We need to hurry.
I don't want to keep you if you want to go to bed. I mean, I'm probably going to crash you as soon as I finish the prologue here.
That's our way out. You see a way out there? Here, use this. Hey, girl! Give us a hand with this thing! Push it up onto the cart! We're getting inside! I'll get the gondola to the window!
I got my crowbar. Oh, you haven't seen this part of the game. Okay, it's, yeah. There's a lot to see.
Get this thing off of me! Help! Stay behind there. Take over! Get those infected away!
Got fucking range on that thing. We done yet? Oh, I got sprayed with that. Through the window. Open her up.
I got you.
Let go of me.
Where are we going?
It's this way. Come on.
Everywhere.
Don't slow down. Head for those doors. Through here. Let's go. Hey, I'm Tommy. That's Joel. What's your name?
Oh, believe me, she knows who he is.
That ain't gonna hold. We gotta go back. We can't outrun them all the way to Jackson. We need to barricade that door. Tommy, we cannot stay here. The horses ain't making it all that way.
My friends are at a mansion just north of here. It's fenced in. We have the whole perimeter secure.
It's a Baldwin place. I can work.
All right. I'll get the door.
All right. You ride with me. Come on.
I don't know if I want to do that.
What about this one? When I was 12, I found a skateboard. Uh-oh. And I tried to get on it. And it shot right out from underneath me.
No, I won't skip it.
Wait, how did you discover it? I fell off.
If you're trying to see this part of the game, I don't want to rob you of the cutscenes. Not that there's that many.
Okay.
It's important for the rest of the game, anyway.
A chemical burn. I did it myself. Why? To cover a bite mark. Right here.
Some toddler bit me.
I got jumped by an infected when I was 14.
Oh, never mind.
And turns out I'm immune, so it healed with a ring of fucked up teeth marks and cysts and...
Ow!
Fuck you.
What?
Hey!
I told you a real fucking story.
I did tell you a real fucking story.
Oh, you want a bite mark?
What?
Did you hear that?
Jesse? Just stay there, okay?
Are you okay?
Just will
What's
you wait,
going on?
please? What? Just turn around. What are you doing?
Are you kidding me? You're supposed to be on patrol.
There's a blizzard outside.
Is that weed?
Why are you here?
People are counting on you. You get that? What we do matters.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
Because Tommy and Joel didn't show up.
What do you mean?
We waited for them for an hour.
Uh-oh.
I was looking for their horses when I saw lights.
Maybe they just went back to town.
Without being replaced? No way.
Bingo bongo. What does that mean?
How much of their region have you covered?
Not much.
Then we split up. Go at it from different sides. We can cover the whole thing in a few hours.
I don't like you riding solo. We don't know what's out there.
Exactly. What if they need help?
Okay, I'll head west. Dina can take south, and you come from the east. But be smart about it, yeah?
Yeah.
I say this every time, but it never gets easier to watch.
Let's get inside!
Scared us.
How you guys doing?
We're good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
The saddles off?
No, it's all right. We'll just ride out the storm when we get here.
You are nothing but lucky.
You have no idea.
Y'all get electricity in here.
Where the fuck have you been? There are solar panels on the roof. Who are these people?
How long y'all been here?
Since yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yep.
What are y'all doing out this way?
I'm just passing through. You two live near.
This is just reliving trauma every few days. Literally.
Y'all should come back with us, restock before we head out.
Appreciate it. I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy, this is my brother.
Joe. Y'all act like you heard of us or something.
Because they have.
Laura, all clear?
He's out. Put him against the wall.
Tommy! Get off me! Get off me!
Puta madre.
Joel Miller.
Who are you?
Guess.
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
Don't you fucking move.
God damn it!
Clear out. You stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
You know, it'd be crazy
Joel!
if the game gave you a prompt to swing the golf club at Joel and you had no choice but to kill him yourself. Well, not kill him, but hit him yourself. Not that that was, you know.
Okay, Shimmer.
Yeah,
Joel!
kind of makes you wonder why they didn't, because it seems to be the kind of thing that they would want to do. Seeing how you get prompts like that later on, you know, for, you know, a different part of the story, different characters, or aimed at different characters, I mean.
There it is. Joel? Tommy?
Such a beautiful residence. I wonder what could be lurking inside. Oh.
Where's it coming from?
I can't go over the railing? That's a little weird.
Get her down! Get off me! Get her hand! Get the fuck off me!
You got her! Look, you got her! Okay?
You're gonna fucking die!
What's going on?
Let him go.
Who is that?
Let him
She
go!
snuck in.
Why aren't you posted up outside?
We didn't think anyone was gonna show up.
What the hell did you expect?
We gotta get out of here before the whole town's on top of us. You're done.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't do this. Joel, please get up. No!
Literally. And it's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny because since they spared her,
I'm sorry.
Jesse?
and I guess by extension Tommy as well, then they unleashed something far worse onto them. Vengeance is quite a is a thing for sure. Very powerful thing. I also
Could I sit down, please?
try not to skip cutscenes in the prologue if I can help it. I don't know, it feels weird too. Because it's such a long game. It already feels like such a saga that I don't want to, you know...
She can't stop us.
I want the story to be bookended.
They have the guys that we would need.
Yeah.
Do this smart. We'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, but that's...
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'll always...
What if we get hit by hunters again?
Is this
You know, I mean, even in the
That's a valid point.
prologue I skipped.
If it were you or me, Joel would be halfway to Seattle already.
No, he wouldn't.
He absolutely fucking would be.
Well, we don't even know if
Even the prologue, I skip more of them than I normally do.
Washington Liberation Front. That's what you said was on those patches.
What if they stole those jackets?
That's...
And,
What the WLF move?
even though I do that, when we get to day one, I'll probably skip, when we get to day one again, probably skip all of them.
You know what?
And then anytime we see a new cutscene, we're gonna ride it through.
And if you want to come with me, great.
Not be dead silent through them like we were in the beginning. But like, we'll run them through.
What you're walking into.
And if we've seen them already,
I don't care.
then we'll skip through them.
You can't talk me out of
You
this.
know.
Give me a day to talk to Maria. Okay?
Oh, that's it. The prologue's done for. There's like,
She won't budge.
there's
I'll figure something out.
after this cutscene, there's a very minor. You're just
One day.
walking to his house, and you're just walking around in his house, and that's it. It's just more cutscenes. So this is the bulk of it. Or we've gone through the bulk of it already. There's no more than like 10, 15 minutes left. Probably not even that. And then the epilogue is like an hour. It's like an hour. Well, no, it depends on the pace. But that's like way down the line. That's like probably months of streams in order to get to that. Me too. I need to do that because I need to do that as well because I haven't been staying up insanely late, but later than I should. Because especially school rolling around soon, helps to be there early, ideally. Or in the case of philosophy, I actually have to be there on time every day, because him and his pop quizzes that are conveniently only 5-10 minutes long, so.
I want to stop at his house before we leave.
Before we leave for the third time. Yeah, we're gonna be on top of that.
Now Maria's got the stables locked down.
That whole year, I wasn't. Well, yeah. That whole year, the years before that, I wasn't taking school as seriously as I needed to.
This makes getting to Seattle a lot harder.
Yeah, I didn't neglect things completely.
You can still change your mind, you know.
But yeah, for sure. Last semester really kicked my ass into gear. You know.
You go. I go.
Because so many of the classes there you can kind of just roll through. You know. Yeah, totally. I mean, me too. But you can really roll through some of those classes super easily because it's community college, right? It's not meant to be, I guess, as comprehensive. So you can roll through them. They hold your hand through a lot of stuff, so you can roll through it just fine. Well, the last semester was I had actual, like math tests I had to study for, Scantron exams, and presentations in my nutrition class. It was a lot. It was chill. It was fun though. Learned a lot.
I can go get it.
Oh, you got it though. You just gotta, as long as you... I'm gonna sound like a teacher. Maybe a teacher or a broken record, I don't know. But as long as you put time in it and find,
Thanks.
And find calculators for anything and everything imaginable. It saves your life. Because statistics, for example, I would have questions that were there's whatever the question was asking, whatever verbatim, was included in the actual question. Oh, well, da-da-da-da-da-da, and they'd give you a data set that you would, determine your answers from, and then say, oh, what's your, what's the z-score? What's the z-score? Which I don't even think those were with data sets. But they would ask you, for specific calculations. And then all you would have to do for so many of them is z-score calculator, or critical value calculator, or... what was another one? Critical value z-score, in terms of things I use calculators for. Shit. Z-score was one. I purged a lot of it out of my brain. But, yeah. Thankfully, they're not like, you know, math classes of the past where they only give you, they only let you use a calculator and, you know, scratch paper, and then, you know, your tests are on paper. You don't have that, thankfully. But the best thing about statistics easily was the fact that everything was the homework. The homework was directly tied with the tests, so the tests were on the same software that gave you the homework. Same with the textbook too. So when you're doing the homework, you could easily access the textbook. You know, not that it would ever help, but you could still access it. On the homework questions, you can. On the homework, you can ask for an example that would just run you through that question, just, you know, switched around a certain way. You could actually get the question, you could actually get, like, the software would actually walk you through the question, too. The only catch is you'd have to redo it after you get help with it. But on the test, since it's on the same portal software, whatever,
I'm headed to see him.
you can access the textbook
I wish I could let it
while
go,
you're
but
taking your test, get all the formulas and all that.
I have to bring these people to justice. Ellie's gonna try to come after me, but stop.
You can use everything that you're able to use when you're doing your homework, except you can't obviously get help
Buy me some time.
on the test questions, or you can't look an example on the test questions.
Tommy.
But you can open up a new tab and, you know, figure out help elsewhere, you know, how to do what you're trying to do.
Wish I could.
You gonna try to lock me up?
I'd prefer that you stay.
That's not gonna fucking
I
happen.
prefer that you stay, but I know you better. You going with her?
Oh, are you stuck halfway in Last of Us 2?
So you're just gonna sneak out of here?
Yeah.
On foot?
Yeah.
I told the stable to let you out with your horse. Grab some ammo, too.
Thank you, Maria.
Just, do me a favor and bring my dumbass husband home in one piece, please.
Man, I want to get through this in one piece. I don't care about your husband.
Get going, you're losing light.
He's the main character. He's not supposed to die. I can die at any moment. From my own fumbles. Alright, that's enough of that. Seattle! Day 1. That's prologue. So... same hair color, too.
This hunter was on top of him, drowning him, and Joel couldn't get to his gun.
Jeez. Were you scared?
Well, I didn't even think. I just
So...
grabbed his gun and shot the guy in the face.
this
How old
leaves us...
were you? 14. How old were you when you first killed someone?
This leaves us right at day 1.
No. Really
We're going to stop here.
Non-fungal person.
Next stream we do,
What happened?
whenever that comes, sometime next week, we are going to go through day 1.
You got me beat.
We're going to go through day 1 in one stream. We've done it before. It's achievable. It just takes a decent amount of time.
Uh-huh.
And then we're gonna have a stream dedicated for day 2,
What about those crazy
which means we're gonna go through Hillcrest. We're not gonna die in Hillcrest.
They came after you guys once. Maybe
We're not
these
gonna die in
W
Hillcrest, and we're not gonna die in the second part of day 2 either.
seem like the same group.
We're gonna get through it.
Maybe those
We're gonna get through it.
smugglers back in Boston?
Do you not? Joel crossed a lot of people. Most.
And then, you know, who the hell knows? Maybe we'll get to day 3 and then we'll discover another, like, unforeseen challenge that's going to be even worse than, you know, whatever day 2 is giving us. Which we haven't even seen the full effects of. Because we haven't even gotten back to halfway through it yet, which is fine. But we'll get through day 2 eventually, and then we'll get through day 3. And we'll start Abby's end, you know, her day 1, her day 2, her day 3. And then their little cat fight. And then the epilogue. But there's a long ways for all that. But we get better each time we're playing this. We get better each time we're playing this. We know things, we know what to look out for. Yeah, it's incredibly long. Because essentially, you play as Ellie up until a certain point, and then it just flips, and then you play as Abby, just her perspective on those days that you're playing as Ellie until until it culminates. Yeah. And especially since we keep getting sent back, it's infinitely longer. So, yeah. But, it goes smoother each time, and each time I'm getting more confident in what I'm doing, so therefore I can commit more time, you know, into these sort of things, you know, in a single sitting. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna leave it there. I think good spot as any to leave off at. I could hypothetically push into day 1. Yeah. Yeah, and thank you for coming. It's always a nice surprise seeing you here, and it's always nice having people, you know, hopping in and sticking around. Even after I die, too, because I understand it's never fun to, you know... I understand it's never fun getting to a certain point and then, like, oh, well, fuck, now they're, like, starting over from the beginning, so it's like you gotta watch them work their way back up to that, and that's not always as, you know... engaging. So, yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. Your enjoyment and other people's enjoyment, you know, keeps me doing it. And, yeah, so... That's right, yeah, you haven't seen any gameplay of it. Well, hopefully you'll get to see, more of the second half, because the second half gets hairy. Oh my god, in the best possible way. Oh. And I'm very honored that this is your grand entrance, so to speak, into this game. It's a fun game. It's tense. But yeah, it's fun. And this game, this like playing it on Permadeath makes it so much more fun too. So, Anyway, thanks, man, for coming, and thanks for everyone else who came and stopped by and left a comment, visited, watched my misfortune. Yeah. Yeah, and I like, because I've streamed before where I'm not talking or anything. It's more fun when I'm talking. I get to engage with other people. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. We'll see everyone else in the next one. And hopefully we get through Hillcrest. Maybe if I set aside a lot of time, I could just do day 1 and day 2 in one stream, but that's really ambitious. So anyway, cheers, good night, have a good one, take care.